We need water for living. If there is no water, we cannot live. It's the same for plants. Water is life. Without water, plants cannot grow. People cannot survive. In the past, when our village did not have water supply, we used water from the canal. The water was much cleaner than today. Water provided us with fish, crab, and shells. Children used to take a bath here, happily jumped in the river, play around here. It was clean. People in my neighborhood used to sit by the river and took a bath. We used water for everything in our daily life. I feel irritated when I see the water in the river like this. All sorts of waste are released into the river. I don't like seeing garbage floating on the river. Wastewater is released into the river, which now turns black. I tried to find out the causes of polluted water and learned that every one of us living in the city is a part of it. This is the duty of the government, local authorities, and all citizens. All works need everyone's participation. Otherwise, any attempt will not succeed. We all have this mutual responsibility. Bangkok. Back in the days, we had strong bond with our rivers. We bathed and washed our clothes in it. Children playing in the river were seen everywhere, but it is a rare sight these days. Since the city is changing, there is less usage of the river. It becomes a place for discharging sewage. The first and foremost water management that we need to address is to bring back clean water. Wastewater Management Authority was founded in 1998. The government believed that we should have an organization that is directly in charge of overall wastewater management in Thailand. In accordance with the assessment of IPCC, an intergovernmental panel on climate change, wastewater releases greenhouse gases such as methane and carbon dioxide. Untreated wastewater or even treated wastewater can affect climate change. During the treatment process, electricity or petrol are used as an energy source. Therefore, improving energy efficiency in the electrical equipment can reduce energy consumption. This affects the amount of greenhouse gas emitted into the atmosphere. There are different treatment technologies. Improving treatment efficiency to its capacity also reduces greenhouse gas emissions, such as methane and carbon dioxide. WaCCliM project was established with a focus on water and wastewater management towards climate change. The project addresses greenhouse gas emissions from the wastewater treatment and supports mitigation of greenhouse gas emissions to reduce climate change impact. The project started from the preparation of data, setting objectives, and implementation. This is a great opportunity to receive valuable knowledge, advice, and directions, which we can further adopt and apply to wastewater treatment plants in Thailand. The participation from the citizens, government, and private sector are crucial in wastewater management. If we are able to take the steps at the sources of wastewater, energy in the treatment process will be less required and greenhouse gas emissions to the atmosphere will be reduced. Hence, having efficient wastewater treatment system in industrial sector, participation from citizens in saving water and not throwing rubbish into water source will help reduce the greenhouse gas emissions from wastewater sector. Chiang Mai. My impression on river is that when I was young, I sneaked out from my parents to learn how to swim in the river. I climbed to the top of a tree and jumped into water. It splashed everywhere. I could freely swim in it or even swallow it. Once the water was clear, but now it becomes wastewater carrier, which is smelly and polluted. These days, wastewater from households, shops, and factories is still released into the river. We need to instill good habits to people to stop releasing wastewater directly into river or to treat wastewater properly before discharging. The urbanization opens up opportunities to stealthily discharge wastewater into the rivers. This affects the quality of the water, and so we cannot use water from the river in the same way as we did in the past. Wastewater Management Authority signed a mutual agreement with Chiang Mai Municipality to effectively improve wastewater management. Chiang Mai Wastewater Treatment Plant has been selected as one of pilot plants for WaCCliM project. WaCCliM has provided knowledge on greenhouse gas emission reduction from wastewater treatment and also gives us advice on the wastewater system improvement. We set up wastewater quality parameter signs at 5 wastewater discharge points that flow into Maghat Canal. We expect to see the better water quality in several water courses. หาดใหญ่สงขลา Everything in all processes of our daily life involves water. 4 basic human needs, food, clothing, shelter, and medicines, require water in all processes. Therefore, we always have to keep in mind that we need good quality of water. Noticeably, every city has rivers or canals. When we travel, pass, and see them if they are dirty and polluted, they will tell us whether we are facing any problems. If everyone has common understanding or the majority see the significance of the water, the execution of work will run smoothly and any issues will not be overlooked. We still have to build understanding in a great depth as it is not something that can be done in one day. I think right now is a great opportunity as people start to realize more about wastewater issues. Wastewater treatment system in big cities, like in Hat Yai, face some issues such as broken pumps, sinking cesspool, and many other issues. It was not easy for the municipality to handle alone. Fortunately, the assistance from WMA and GIZ came in at the right time. If we create the livelihood and convenience in our city, including environmentally friendly activities, our city will be acknowledged. We all hope that our cities become green cities. I believe if both public sector and citizens participate, the reduction target that Thailand has committed at the Climate Change Conference in 2015, that Thailand will reduce greenhouse gas emissions 20 to 25% in 2030, will be achieved because we already have the roadmap for 2021 to 2030, and wastewater sector will reduce its emissions by 3.6%. If we all work together, we will definitely be able to achieve this target. If we don't change our habits, the polluted water will persist. But if we start to change our habits and activities today, the quality of water will improve. Eventually, we will see clean water in the river that children can jump, swim, and catch fish again.